Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 19 Ultimate Team. Just want to say thank you real quick for the support on the MLB The Show video. Obviously, the first one I'm posting, and I know it's not going to be like something that a lot of people on my channel may want to watch, or maybe not a ton of people that are watching my channel right now might not want to, considering that I've been really heavy on Madden. You guys are probably mostly Madden guys, but you know, with the year winding down completely at this point, I mean, I think right now we're just on filler content, and I think everybody that's playing MUT is kind of just, you know, running on fumes at this point and just trying to play this game until the new one comes out, or, you know, until something else better comes out, which some good games have come out recently, man. I think The Show was a good game. I mentioned Devil May Cry 5, I think, at one point, and I've been playing the new Assassin's Creed 3, which I've actually been posting on my second channel if any of you want to check that out. But there's a lot of stuff coming out right now, man, and Madden, honestly, I'm sure you guys can't blame me, is taking a bit of a backseat. But I can say that I did record or back record a bunch of videos, so I will have games for you guys all the time. I will have episodes of MUT all the time. But with the year winding down, I think it's pretty self-explanatory that I'm probably gonna, you know, take a break from MUT, or just take a break from the game in general. I mean, I kind of just play this game casually anyway. That's why I made the videos the way that I did, so that I wasn't really doing like content type videos like I used to. Now it's all based around gameplay and just following the team. So I mean, that's the reason I kind of did it that way, because I knew that I don't play MUT as much as I used to, man. I don't get on every day. I don't do solos every day. I don't play a game every day sometimes. I mean, that's just the way it is now. So, I mean, with the game being the way it is and the year dying down, I mean, I'm sure you guys can't blame me for trying some other stuff, and that's why I made the second channel, to try some other stuff as well. So, you guys are seeing in the background, this is 2 house rule games. You guys will see 2 games in this episode, and this was the 5-yard first down event. So, 1st and 5, 2nd and 5, boom, you're in 4th down. So, I mean, this was a pretty cool event. I already mentioned that a couple times, that it was one of my favorites, and I think right here on 2nd and 5, I decided to go for it. And Russell Wilson just turns into the Terminator or something and is able to break out of a contain. Check this out, man. The contain breaks perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. And Russell Wilson just flies into the end zone. And I called him the Terminator, but I don't think the Terminator would do whatever dance Russell Wilson just did. So, whatever. We do end up tying the game at 7-7, though. I apologize for rambling, by the way, kind of about, well, stuff that wasn't really about the game. But there are things that I do want to get out there and let you guys know of, and I know the MUT videos are the most watched, and also I don't really want to make a channel update video because those videos are just boring as fuck. So, I just want to give you guys little updates here and there, man. But this guy back on offense, back on offense. He ended up scoring 7 off of a fucking 4 verts. I don't even know what happened. But right here, I end up not trying to go for the pick. I think I tried to go for the swap for some reason, even though there were 4 people there. But Pat Pete gets the pick and ends up just diving. So, I mean, I guess we'll take that. But 1st and 5 right here, we have to throw it away from the 18-yard line. And I'm going to go ahead and not punt. For some reason, I thought I punted, but I ain't smart. So we do end up going for it, and we get it on the out route. So luckily, that does not come back to bite us. That could have easily come back to bite us. I mean, considering that this guy would have been in field goal range if we didn't get that. We end up taking off right there, getting about 7 or 8 with Russell Wilson. 1st and 5 again. Running the ball with Todd Gurley as somebody on the left side. I think that was Doug Baldwin. Got thrown out the way. But you know what? He was a sacrificial lamb for a touchdown for Todd Gurley, man. That was a 68-yard touchdown run. Oh, he's doing his Gurley thing again, man. I love it. That card, he just plays like a beast every single game. And house rules, you guys already know. Once we take our lead, this guy went ahead and quit. I couldn't form that sentence correctly, but you know what I mean. The guy just went ahead and quit. You know, once we broke that, I guess he just had enough. You know, once he saw that we could just run the ball, I guess, I don't know, he was out, man. So going into game number 2, we are 4-0 at this point, because I think last episode we got 3 rage quits? I'm kind of misremembering last episode, I think. But you know what? We are on a win streak in this house rules event, so that's pretty much all that matters. Right now, we're trying to continue that win streak. We need 10 accumulated wins, and I know combined from last episode to this episode, we ain't going to get to 10, so it's going to take a couple more after this. But you know, right now, we're just trying to keep our win streak going as we do find Odell Beckham Jr. over the middle of the field. 2 for 2 for 40 yards for Russell Wilson to start. That's pretty solid. It's 1st and 5. We're looking, and we're getting sacked. And in this event, that's a killer, because we're basically stuck in 4th and 15. And right here, we end up looking for the out route. I don't know if it's cloud flat, or maybe he had him in a curl flat instead of a cloud. I mean, I don't run purple zones at all this year. They just don't seem to work. I only run cloud and hard flat, so maybe he ran a purple and it just didn't play it. But we got the out route on basically 4th and 15, 2nd and 5 right here. We decided to go for it, and I'll count my blessings on that one. Probably should have been picked, probably should have been incomplete, but you know what? It wasn't. We do end up getting another 1st down with Calvin Johnson to get us inside the 10, and you know what? That's actually going to be enough for this dude, man. I was a little bit surprised he quit so damn early, but I don't know. I guess after those plays, I mean, I guess I can't really be that surprised. He's probably like, oh, shit, well, I should have had him stopped on that 4th and 15, but my zone didn't play his zone, and I don't know. He's probably just upset. So, I mean, I guess I get it. And with house rules being accumulated wins now, I guess people don't really give a fuck about quitting a game that basically hasn't even started. So, going into game number 3 now, I thought there was only, well, you know what? Technically, there's really only 2 games. That was a free win, you know, the second game. But you know what? Getting into this one now, we bombed this guy over the top to start the game. And Odell Beckham Jr., man, takes it all the way to the house. And we start off this game with a 75-yard bomb of a touchdown. I do remember last episode I named the episode OBJ making plays, and you know he's doing it again, man. That card is becoming a vital part in our offense. I'm just starting to use him more, starting to figure out what routes are his strong suit, and you know what routes are just the best for him and what he catches and what he doesn't. Because he actually has a trait that kind of annoys me. He can't make possession catches apparently, or it says no when it says makes possession catch. So I don't know how big of a difference traits even make. But it does seem like he doesn't make those catches as good as Calvin, and he has that as a yes. So, I don't know. Going off traits again, I don't know if that's really a big deal, but I'm just trying to switch my receivers around in the routes I throw them, and it seems to be working right now. So, 2nd and 5, this guy does end up converting. I believe that's Jimmy Graham. I don't know what other tall-ass 80 white guy there would be, but I don't know. 1st and 5, this guy does end up throwing to Calvin. Is that Calvin Johnson? Yeah, I think that was. Stephon Gilmore almost broke on that, man, but he ended up running a comeback with 2 other routes right on top of it, but I don't know. He got away with it. So 1st and 5 goes to the end zone, and luckily that is not caught. I thought he was about to get that animation with, I think that's Ricky Williams or maybe Chris Johnson? Oh, maybe CJ2K? I don't even know. It doesn't matter, though. He ends up throwing a drag out of bounds to Julian Edelman on 2nd down. I don't know what this guy was doing, man. I mean, he knew that 2 downs, you know, obviously that's a turnover, and he threw it way too short. I mean, absolutely insanely short for what he was trying to get. I don't know what he was reading. I guess he just got a little bit panicked and threw it away. Doesn't really matter, though, as we do have to go ahead and punt the ball. But, you know, that makes him have to drive all over again. Like, he gets inside the 10, and then we punt it, and we get it back inside the 10 again because he didn't come out and punt, so the ball just kept rolling, and we ended up getting it inside the 10. So he has to drive all over again. And right here, he does get sacked on 1st down. Bobby Wagner comes up with that one. 3 tackles and a sack so far in this game. In the 1st quarter is pretty solid. 2nd and 16. He throws it short again, man. I don't know what he's doing. He's going short of the 1st down every time he's in those 4th down situations, but I don't know. It is what it is. 2nd and 4, we do end up kicking our field goal because, I mean, we're just going to chip away and try to get rage quits, man. We make it 2-score lead right now, so, I mean, you guys know, 2-score lead, if we do end up making a stop, he's probably going to quit. John Elway, and I said John Elway, Michael Vick, fucking number 7. I'm starting to see more John Elways, so maybe that's why I'm saying that a little bit more. Still see my fair share of Michael Vicks, though, so ironically, I haven't ran into an Ultimate Legend one since he's been released, which is a little bit surprising. It's just basically 97 still, but I don't know. No Ultimate Legend Michael Vicks. He's pretty affordable, though. I mean, for what he is and how expensive his card usually would be, he's actually kind of affordable, so a little bit surprising I haven't ran into him yet. I'm sure I will. But right here, we do end up finally chasing him down. He ran like 30 yards in the backfield. He ends up turning it over again and turning it over once again in field goal range. We do get sacked out of it, though, making us go for it on 2nd and 15, but he does not play the out route, man. I abuse the out routes. Absolutely abuse them. If I see man coverage, I'm going to it, man. 1st and 5. We do end up trying to go across the field to Doug Baldwin. He beat his man. I don't know who the fuck was on him. It looked like a linebacker or a fucking end that may have even been keeping up with Doug Baldwin, but I don't know. He users it. He ends up getting the user pick. You know, good pick by him. I kind of just misread it. You know, I saw Doug with 91 speed free for a second, and then he just wasn't able to outrun whoever the fuck his user was with, you know, the speed that he had. So 2nd and 5 right here. He does go ahead and punt from inside his own, was it inside his own 10 or 20? I don't know, inside his own 20 at least. And Harrison Smith actually gets me a decent return across the 50-yard line. I was a little bit surprised by that, man. I mean, he might be better than Desmond King at returning punts. As Todd Gurley, yikes, that was mean as hell, man. Todd Gurley stiff arm Sean Taylor into the dirt. And we're in for 6. Are you kidding? 17-0. That card just continues to amaze me. We've had that card forever, and that's the first time he's done something like that, man. I mean, he's made some crazy catches. Like, I don't really go to my running back all that much, and when I do, the catches are usually pretty damn simple. But right there, I just took a shot, and, you know, if it got picked, it got picked. We were up by 2 scores, and, you know, I'm taking more chances in this one because you only got really one chance to get a field goal, or one chance to get a 1st down, and then you're in 4th down. So it's it's a little bit tough, man. But right here, 2nd and 5, this guy, he had no problem going for it, and he ends up getting sacked once again. And that's going to force the 3rd rage quit of the episode, man. Really only 2 games. The 2nd game, the guy quit, you know, in the middle of my first drive. So I don't know. All that matters is that we got another win. We got 3 rage quit wins in this episode. It seems like we've been doing that a fair amount lately. And again, that's probably because of house rules, because people quit so fucking often in house rules. It's ridiculous, especially with this 10 accumulated win thing, getting a lot more rage quits in the house rules events I have played. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to look out for the next one. Be sure to check out the 2nd channel for any content you can't find here. And as always, I'm out. Peace.